The Pokemon Connections Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough Part 3. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pokemon Crystal action. This was a really long episode, made not really short, but I shortened it out by about a third. It was like a half an hour long when I first recorded it, and so I really had to skip a bunch of stuff here. And yeah, I'm sorry if you're interested in seeing some stuff that I skipped, but well, here we go. Okay, so when you come into the lab to see what all the commotion was about from last time, there is going to be a copier, and he is going to basically say that a Pokemon was stolen from the lab. And it was a young male with long red hair. And yeah, we battled the trainer like that, and it was the guy who kicked you 15 yards, if you remember him. Okay, he asked you what his name was, and for all those people who've played this game before, yes, you can name him whatever you want. You can insult him. You can call him loser. You can call him whatever you want to call him. But for the sake of the game, I'm just going to call him question mark, to leave sort of a mystery behind it. And, yeah, it will be cool. Because you never really know his name, and I'm not going to call him loser or, whatever you'd call him to insult him or whatever you want. And then when you talk to Elm, and he has to show you the discovery, he jumps back in surprise when you show him the egg. And he just says, "Oh, what a great discovery this egg is." And then you show him your Pokedex, and he's almost even more surprised, and says that Professor Oak is great at seeing potential in trainers, and that that we might have what it takes to become the champion, which is the best trainer in all of Johto. And he says we should take on the Pokemon Gym Challenge, and the first gym is in Violet City, which is just down Route 30 and then to the left. And this guy who gave us the potion in the first episode, or was it the second? No, maybe it was the second. Anyway, he gave us a potion, and he's just going to give you a Pokeball now. And we will use that later on in this episode to catch the second member of our team to go along with Inferno. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, but you'll just find out later. And we just have to talk to our mom and tell her that we're going on a journey to become the best trainer in all of Johto. And she doesn't even seem shocked by that. She's not like, "Oh, you're leaving?" It's like, "Oh, okay. We'll see you later." And she asked you if you want her to save your money for you. And I usually do this when I play the game, because every now and then she can spend your money without your permission. But it's usually a pretty cool item that she gives you, and she sends it in the mail, and it's with a little delivery guy at the Pokemart. So yeah, so this guy just basically shows you how to catch Pokemon. If this is the first time you played the game, or I don't know why else you'd want to find out, it's actually pretty easy, and if you played, then you'll know how. And sorry, I just had to skip Cherry Grove and skip me healing, because as I said, I skipped from wherever I was, like Newburgh right to Cherry Grove, and then I skipped me healing, because there's just so much to get through in this episode. And yeah, we're about to go on to Route 30, and that will take a long time. Oh, and from the last part, or 2 parts ago, or in whatever, last episode, where I talked about the berries and apricot trees, those berries and apricot trees, rejuvenate like a new berry every day. So just check back on those trees every day, and there'll be a new berry for you. Okay, this route is going to be very long, so buckle your seatbelt and get ready to watch some battles. Okay, the first trainer we're going to face, I think all he has is a Rattata. I'm pretty sure that's it. So he says we look pretty weak, and come on, let's battle. So yeah, we're just going to show him how weak we really are. Youngster Joey. Yeah, okay, it's just a Rattata, so nothing to get too panicked about. Most likely, your starter, or whatever, any other Pokemon you've caught by now, will be able to take down this Rattata without even trying. So yeah, just for me, a couple tackles, and the Rattata will be gone. But this Route 30, it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's like the Caterpies and the Centrets and the Pidgeys in the grass. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. It's just a bunch of trainers with Rattatas, and I think this guy has a Pidgey and something. Yeah, it's just a bunch of weak Pokemon that you'll be able to beat, like, without a sweat. It's mainly for training, I think, like to get your levels up before you get to Violet City and take on the first gym. But apart from that, maybe also to get used to battling, but apart from that, I don't know a whole lot you'd want to, like, a big reason you'd come here. It's just a bunch of low-level Pokemon that, as you can see, I'm already on the second trainer into his almost a second Pokemon now, and I've taken, like, less than half. Not even halfway down my HP, and I think I'm gonna use one potion on this like whole route, and that's all, just to get through the route. Like, I had no struggle, and then this guy just has a Rattata. So the only Pokemon we faced so far are Rattata and Pidgey on the first two trainers, and I think there's just 3 trainers here. I might be wrong. Maybe there's 4. I know there's at least 3 here, and then there's 1 up ahead after Route 30, right before Violet City. So, yep, Inferno's just gonna grow to level 10. And we defeated Youngster Mikey. So as you can see there, it says we sent some money to Mom. That's just showing you already, like, what sending money does. Okay, just a wild battle. Oh. And this person says, I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. That's just a warning. If you do look a trainer in the eyes, you're going to battle. I'm just telling you that. And I just skipped the last battle because, as I said, we're short on time. And this is at the end of Route 30. So, we put the potion in our item pocket. Just a potion. And here's another berry tree. And it has a bitter berry. I'm not really sure what that does. I forget. Sorry, I haven't played this game in a while. But, and this guy right next to the berry tree. On Route 35, there's a guy under the tunnel, overpass thing, that will give you a Spearow. And if you give that guy that Spearow, he'll give you the TM50, or TM50 I think it is, which is Nightmare. And it's a pretty useful thing. It takes damage from your opponents when they're sleeping. And here it is. This is the next member of our team. Yes, Bellsprout. Bellsprout, to be honest, in a second generation game like this, is not a bad Pokemon. It can learn Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and Stun Spore, so really good for catching Pokemon and making the difference in big battles. And sorry, I skipped some of this battle just because it was long. And yeah, so I just skipped right to catching it. And it says Bellsprout, the flower Pokemon. And here's a demonstration of what I was talking about last episode, where it has the height, the weight, and I said definition last episode. I meant to say description, sorry. And Bellsprout's nickname. Oh, I got one. It's not really creative, but it's kind of corny, actually. We're just going to go with Sprout. Sprout. Yeah, it's a good nickname. It's not creative, though, but... So yeah, Bellsprout, you're looking for a good grass Pokemon. In-game, you're looking to get through the game. It's a great Pokemon. And so yeah, I'm just gonna heal up really quickly. Okay, done healing. And we're gonna go take on this bug trainer right here. I'm just gonna skip the battle because it was long and boring. All we did was level up Cyndaquil to level 11, and Sprout grew level to level 6 and learned Growth, which doesn't do anything. I think it raises your special defense. Okay, just a wild battle. Nothing happened. And this episode is basically done. We are here in Violet City, home of the first Pokemon gym and the Sprout Tower. And next episode, we are going to be training in the Sprout Tower. Well, we're going to be training Sprout in the Sprout Tower. And it's a bunch of elderly people. I think that, they're called Elder. Like, that's the thing in front of their name. And it's a bunch of elders with a bunch of Bell Sprout. So, yeah, we're just going to be training there, and that's going to be basically all of next episode. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.